but I did fight for people.
Yep.
I fought for people. And I will tell you a story about healthcare. We were at a meeting, it was a staff meeting. And every staff meeting we would have, people would ask about healthcare because none of us understood what was going on. And all of us, not like Mulgrew, but all the rest of us had to deal with members. So members would ask us questions that we could not answer. So we would go back and we would say, well, what's the answer to this question? So one of the questions that kept being asked was, what about active people's health care and the RFP, right? Mm-hmm. And people kept asking that question. And the answer that was given was, I can't answer that question because I signed a non-disclosure agreement.
Right.
That answer was given at executive board. And I would watch, when that answer was given, I would watch the people in the room being like, what the fuck kind of answer is that? Sorry for the language. You can't give us anything. You can't give us your theory of action. You can't give us what you're fighting for. You just say, I can't tell you anything. So we're in this staff meeting and a staff person asks about the RFP. Now, this is a staff meeting behind closed doors, internal. And the person said, I can't answer that because I signed a non-disclosure agreement. And I said, we cannot give that answer to a member. That is not an appropriate answer for a legitimate question.
No, we need for leadership.
We need more of an answer. That person stopped speaking to me because
you're probably better off. You're probably better off not seeing that person.
So all I'm trying to say is, it's true. I could have just said, I don't agree with you all, and I'm going to go somewhere where people agree with me. I could have done that. I could have gone back to a school. I would have been quite happy. But I did feel a responsibility to try to bring another perspective to these tables. Mm-hmm. And on the big things, but he didn't listen to anybody, but on other kinds of things, I had an impact. And you don't even, I don't even quite know, but I know it happened. So I think it's just easier in hindsight